What is up, Drum Alert Nation? Time for a vlog.
Hey everybody, my name is The Truth About, and welcome to another video. This video is related to KeemStar, and it's going to be a little longer than most of the videos I produce on this channel, and it's going to have the better editing. So, I hope you all enjoy this special episode of The Truth About.
Let's get right into the news!
Daniel Keem, normally known as KeemStar, normally known as the guy who does Drama Alert, is a YouTuber that's been doing YouTube for 5 years. His original videos contained the following racist words that I do not want to repeat on the show, due to the fact that I want to try to keep this as PG as I can. So, KeemStar has been doing YouTube for 5 years, and most of his videos are complicated. He doesn't know what he's talking about, in my opinion. I feel like that he doesn't talk about topics that are relevant. I feel like he talks about irrelevant topics all the time, and that he's very and that they're very complex, so much so that he puts them into multiple videos, even though they don't really make any sense. And whenever he thinks that the ideas work, it doesn't work at all. His ideas don't work at all, and when they don't work, he complains like a little child, and relies on his 10-year-old fan base to give him some more news. Yeah, I'm being totally serious about the 10-year-old fan base. He relies on it to make some more news. So, whenever two YouTubers fight, he relies on the 10-year-olds for both sides to fight against those two to make more videos. And you know where all the fight happens? Twitter. And you know where KeemStar gets all his information? Twitter. He goes to Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube, and that's it. KeemStar only goes to one social media source. I know it's the main YouTube one, but YouTubers also use Instagram, Facebook, Vine, Snapchat, and a bunch of other websites. You only use 3. Now, I know gaming may be popular and big on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube, but you are talking about more than gaming. You're talking about YouTube personal life. And you're only using Twitter. You're not using other social media websites. If I was a news tuber, and I was talking about a lot of YouTube news, I'd go around multiple social media websites and get multiple sources. Anyway, do you guys remember this chick? Yeah, she is Sierra Babylegs, who is a girlfriend to Bashverse. KeemStar keeps talking about Sierra Babylegs almost 2 years after the incident happened. If Basher were to be still in his contest state, finding out that KeemStar is talking about her, he probably would be very pissed if KeemStar was talking about her all the time. Because most of his videos mention YouTubers that he talked about a long time ago, then with the YouTubers not wanting to be involved in his channel anymore. He keeps talking about Sierra Babylegs all the freaking time. He keeps talking about YouTubers that are so irrelevant that nobody really cares about it anymore. So much so that that's the reason why he's getting not a lot of like, is because he keeps mentioning YouTubers like Sierra Babylegs and relies on his fans to get information when he just goes to show that he's jealous for Sierra Babylegs over his actual wife and daughter.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scarce here, and
if you don't know who this YouTuber is formerly known as Scarce. This guy actually does talk about relevant information, and this guy only mentions things once, and that's it. Or because He wants to talk about it when it's more relevant, and he doesn't want to talk about it when it's irrelevant. KeemStar, as I mentioned many times, is irrelevant throughout his Drama Alert series. He's like that little kid in the kindergarten class he's like that little kid who wants to put the square block in one spot when it's supposed to be in a circle spot. I'm not saying that the kid's stupid, I'm just saying that the kid wants to be able to do it. This is another issue that KeemStar has that really grinds my gears. He doesn't just repeat YouTubers, he also convicts YouTubers for stuff like rape, false nudes, and a bunch of other stuff due to hacking. And, well, due to hacking. Some people claim that he's the hacker when he's really not. But he always accuses YouTubers. A famous Minecraft YouTuber by the name of Lionmaker, who has 600,000 subscribers, got convicted by KeemStar so many times that he had to make a video to talk to KeemStar and tell him that I don't want to be involved in this YouTube drama anymore. That I don't want to be involved in your show. This is his biggest issue, in my opinion, is convicting people of rape and asking people who are convicted or who go against him to go on his show. Some people want to go on his show just so they can at least get some views and attention, but nobody wants to be a part of your show. They don't want, you always rely on your show. He's like, if I can't state my personal opinion in front of him, why couldn't I just have him on my show? So that means he can at least get some more notoriety while I get more money. That's a great strategy. Why didn't I think of that before? So, that's what he does every time he makes a new Drama Alert video. Whenever a new YouTuber asks for help, or a new YouTuber wants to do something new for the YouTube community, he asks people over the internet for help, and he even asks people over Twitter, Tumblr, and a bunch of other websites. But whenever they make a video against KeemStar, KeemStar flat out attacks them, backstabs him, and says that he's one of the worst YouTubers of all time. He talks through Twitter, he talks crap in real life, he talks crap through Twitter messages, that he always backstabs people. As well as follow the bandwagon. Let's say that he was working with one of his friends, and one of his friends did something stupid, and he goes onto the bandwagon and states that the person is one of the worst YouTubers of all time, and that he should go away and should never be on YouTube again. Then what the hell is the whole point of a friendship if you're gonna keep turning on people and backstabbing them? Nobody's gonna like you anymore. You're gonna become that one person in school that's going to live forever alone. And nobody's going to really like your decision that you make. So, he even turned on 2 YouTubers that have worked with him and said he was a decent guy. Leafy is here and Grade A Under A. He turned on his 2 friends who help him, who have more subscribers than him, to get to where he is today. And the truth about it, KeemStar says it's just news. KeemStar says it's just basic news with basic views. But you want to know the whole reason why Drama Alert exists? It exists for one thing. It exists for views. No pun intended. The new thing that I am putting on my show is Would You Recommend This channel. And, well, for KeemStar, heck no. I do not recommend this YouTuber. Not at all. First of all, because he turns on his friends, he uses stuff for views, he makes irrelevant topics, relies on Twitter, and does everything under the bandwagon, even backstabbing his own friends. What I would do with Drama Alert is if you're subscribed to Drama Alert and you daily watch it, I recommend you don't use Drama Alert as a source anymore. Because Drama Alert is not a relevant source, it's just an opinion show. And also, KeemStar, if you're ever going to do a news show, you gotta state your opinion. You cannot just say, I state the facts, because only I can do it. You, KeemStar, you're one of the worst YouTubers in history, and I hope that your channel downfalls because of the betrayal that you have sent to your friends. This is the truth about. I hope you all enjoy this video. KeemStar's Drama Alert score is 2 out of 10 for YouTube.